Dear students of UP Board Class 10th, English Reader Chapter 1, The Enchanted Pool, in the lecture 2nd. This lecture will be in English medium and you will have to see next video of lecture 2nd in Hindi medium. In this paragraph 2, let's study. Yudhishthira proceeded in the direction his brothers had taken. It means when Yudhishthira got impatient and his brothers didn't return, he proceeded in the direction, means Yudhishthira started to step up in the direction his brothers had taken. It means where they went. And kept on walking means he continued walking through the tracks full of wild bears and spotted deer and big forest birds till he came upon a beautiful green meadow. It means Yudhishthira kept on walking through tracks. Tracks means the ways of the forest that were full of wild bears, wild animals, deer and birds. And when he continued walking, he came upon a beautiful green meadow. Green meadow means a grassland. He came on a beautiful grassland that was surrounded with clean water. It means around a pool of clean water. But when he saw his brothers lying there like flagpoles, but it was a very surprising moment for Yudhishthira that he saw that his mighty brothers were lying there like flagpoles. Flagpoles means a pole on which electric light is settled. Unable to restrain his grief, it means unable to restrain his grief means Yudhishthira was not able to control his sadness. He began to sob and a sound of weeping began to come from him. It means he began to weep. He touched the faces of Bhima and Arjuna. He was very sad. He touched their faces because they lay so still and silent. Still means inactive. His brothers were lying without doing any activity. They were extremely silent. Yudhishthira began to mourn. Mourn means began to weep and began to think, saying, was this to be the end of all our woes? It means, was this the end of their hard work of this banishment? Will they have to suffer all these things that are unexpected? Just when our exile is about to end, and this mishappening befell on them when their exile means going to the forest, leaving their castle or fort or kingdom. Was it the end of their exile? You have been taken away. The word you refers to the brothers. Have been taken away means taken from Yudhishthira. It means they died. It means, will this be the end of their exile when he will have his brothers no more? It means his brothers have already died. Even the gods have forsaken me in my misfortune. Yudhishthira was very sad, thinking that God might leave him in his misfortune. They are not favoring him. As he looked at their mighty limbs, Yudhishthira was observing the mighty limbs of his brothers, now so helpless, and they were appearing as they were not able to do anything. He sadly wondered who could have been powerful enough to kill them. Yudhishthira was constantly thinking, who can be so powerful, who is able to kill his mighty brothers? It was a very surprising thing for him. Then he too descended into the pool. Then Yudhishthira decided to go into the pool, drawn to the water by an overpowering thirst, because he was because he was incited, he was feeling extreme thirst, and he was feeling very thirsty. That's why he stepped down into the pool. At once a voice warned, without form warned. At the same time he heard a noise, but there was nobody, and this voice warned Yudhishthira, your brothers died because they didn't heed my words. The voice said, Your brothers had died because they didn't pay attention to me. They tried to drink water without answering my questions. Means your brothers didn't pay attention to me to answer my questions. So the voice said, "Do not follow them." The voice instructed Yudhishthira not to copy his brothers. "Answer my question first, and then you can quench your thirst." The bodiless voice warned him he can't quench his thirst without giving all the answers. And he said one more thing, "The pool belongs to me." The bodiless voice said that the pool was his, so he has no right to drink water without giving all the answers. Dear students, rest part of this chapter you will see in lecture 3rd. Keep on watching RSC classes of English language. Thanks.